Hi, my name is Albert. I want to welcome you to Mainland Cycle Center's new vehicle department. Today we're going to take a look at this 2013 Kawasaki ZX6R 636 Ninja. Of course, this one's in the black. Brand new bike for 2013. Big news is that Kawasaki increased the displacement from 599 cc's to 636 cc's. Increased the power throughout the RPM range on them. They were already very powerful, but Kawasaki gave them even more with that 636 cc motor. A lot of people are very excited about that, as they should be. Great looking bike. We've got a combination of this metallic spark black, I think they call it, but it's a gloss black with a metallic in it, very beautiful. And then we have some flat black finishes. So up here on the fairing, this is flat black. We've got gloss on the mid fairing there, gloss on the tank. The lower fairing is flat black or satin black. This panel here is a satin black, and then the tail section is satin black with a little bit of the gloss in the decal there. Really looks fantastic. Nice contrast between the satin and the gloss black. Gloss black wheels. The muffler is kind of blacked out, which I like. It's a little different from the 2012s. Still have the 4-piston Nissan calipers. Inverted front forks. This is a new fork from Showa. It's still a big piston fork, but now it's an SFF, a separate function fork. And what that means is that you have all your dampening is in this side. Now there's springs in both forks, but you make your spring adjustment, your spring tension adjustment with this left side fork, and then you make your preload adjustments for compression and rebound over here. And so very cool. What that did is just let them have more adjustability. Lighter weight, and just really cool what they're doing there. The other big news for 2013 is that Kawasaki added traction control to this bike. And this bike is not serviced, meaning there's no gas in it, there's no acid in the battery's not hooked up yet. So I'm not going to be able to turn the gauge, but this one has traction control, and there's 3 traction control modes, 1, 2, 3, and then you can turn the traction control off. And it also has power modes, full power and low power on these. But the traction control is really great for street riding, even good for on the racetrack because it can predict slip. Really no interference with everyday riding, unless you're in the mode 3, which really is designed for rain. But in modes 1 and 2, everyday street riding, it's not going to give you any interference unless you have some rear wheel slip. So very cool thing that they're doing there with the traction control. Really great instrumentation. You've got an analog tachometer with a digital readout on the speedometer. It does have gear position, as well as temperature, engine temperature, coolant temperature, and all that relevant information there. Very compact, lightweight package. On these are a 6-speed transmission, of course. These are Ram Air, aluminum chassis, aluminum frame, aluminum swing arm on them. The LED rear tail lights on it. Very light, very nimble, very smooth package. Got the pedal style rotors. So the little cuts there in the rotors allow for greater surface area to dissipate heat. Also on the exhaust, on the 2013s, you now have this connector pipe between cylinders 2 and 3, where before we only had them in 1 and 4. That increases the low end power and torque. Stainless steel exhaust. This also has an exhaust valve in the exhaust system right here. This is cables right here going up to a motor, an actuator for them. And that builds back pressure at low speed to give you more power down low, more torque. And so that's cool too. Real quiet with this exhaust on it, which is nice. I like kind of being a little stealthy. A lot of people change the pipes and put really loud ones on them, but I kind of dig them quiet. And that one's not real offensive looking either. Cassette type transmission. We've talked about this before in some of my videos. With the cassette type transmission, Basically what that means is that you can service the transmission by removing the clutch. I mean, you do not have to fully disassemble the motor and remove the motor from the frame to service the transmission. That's really nice. Fully adjustable rear shock with spring preload. There's some ride height adjustment. Not really to lower the bike for shorter people, but for setting it up for track use is what that's designed for. There are ways to lower it if you need it lowered, but okay, flush mount LED turn signals in the front, 2-piece seat. These do require 90 plus octane fuel. We'll get a little focus on that maybe. But anyway, 90 plus octane fuel. Alright, well that's a look at this black 2013 Kawasaki ZX6R 636. This is a non-ABS version. We are going to offer this with ABS brakes also. We should be getting some of those soon. We'll be doing a video on one of those when we get it. Alright. Hey, we're Mainland Cycle Center. We're located about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45 in LaMarque, Texas. Our website is mainlandcyclecenter.com. Our phone number is 409-948-4969. Give us a call, shoot us an email, come by and see us. We'd love to help any way we can. Hey, thanks for watching.